guys, it's Rel Klein. You're watching Making Up Movie Idea on the Spot, and if this is your first time here, I pick randomly one genre, one place, and 3 other items, and I have to come up with a movie idea on the spot. Sorry, I'm a little bit sleep deprived. Okay, but we're gonna get into it. Genre. Comedy. I feel like I haven't gotten straight for a comedy yet, or unless I did. I don't remember. There have been like 20 of these I made already. Place. Dystopian city. We have a comedy that's dystopian. I love dystopian stuff. Okay, this is really gonna make or break how good this is gonna be. Also, what is with my hair? I thought I could like rock the low ponytail, but this video is not. Maybe it's just a bad angle. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I got Jewish. I feel like, did I get Jewish before? I might have. Performer. Okay, I definitely got performer before. This is weird. And Frozen? Okay. Okay. It's a comedy that takes place in a dystopian city and has to do with Jewish performer and Frozen. Okay. My idea I came up with is really intense and dark, but this is a comedy. So I feel like I also did this the other 2 times ago or something, where it was a sci-fi comedy, so I made it comedic, but it had like a really intense and dark underlining meaning, and so I can go through that path again where it needs that aspect of comedy because it's just so dark. So it's a dystopian future, well, the future, and it's dystopian and dystopian city, where they like break up all the ethnic and racial groups, like literally break them up. So they're all in like kept in captivity. Oh my god, I can't speak, guys. You know what I mean? They're held captive by the racial group. And so we have the Jews and their racial group, because I'm got Jewish, and because I'm a Jew, I think it's best that I tell it from that point of view. But yeah, and so it's like they're keeping all the groups separated for, you know, underlying meanings, if you understand how, yeah, the world, you know what I mean. And so they're all poor and everything. They're just going about their lives, and maybe there's a dystopian, not young female, but you know, 16 to 20, around that age, girl who gets this, this is close to an idea that I have written down, but it's not people separated by their racial groups, it is people separated by their genders. But anyway, I always thought about this racial group separation, so that's the direction I'm going into. So this girl, she sees this job for like performers, and it's been this thing, and like really, I don't want to say ancient, but in historical times with royalty to, so they don't die of boredom, they get like the Joker, they get like comedical people to entertain them, like performers. So it's kind of the same aspect, like the people who control all these divisions and everything, they need performers, they need to be entertained. It's that same kind of weird thing. So she decides to become this performer, and these people there's also this aspect that these people, they live in the frozen palace. This sounds so dumb, but like all these other racial groups, they're in the hot sun, it's so hot, and then you see this contrast that they're in this cold and it's a wintry feeling to it. And this is so dark. But yeah, she becomes a performer and everything, and through performing she meets performers from other racial groups that she's never met someone who's not a Jew before, because they've all been separated like since birth. Like she's never met anyone else. Like it didn't just all of a sudden happen, separation. It's been something that's happened for so many years, so she's never met any of them before. And same thing with them, they never met anyone before that's outside their racial group, and she's never even seen people like this before. So it's really, it's crazy for her. And over time, as they're performing and everything, they start learning about each other and their different cultures and not understanding why they're separated, which is like the real thing. And they, at the end, kind of feels like Diversion, Hunger Games combined, where they overtake them, and all these people in the hot sun who's dying from dehydration and heat strokes and I don't know who, skin cancer because of the hot sun, they all like overtake this ice castle, this frozen palace. Yeah. Now comedy, how is it comedical? I mean, it's honestly just crack jokes, because a lot of comedies, they just have ridiculous and crazy things that I'm like, that's not realistic. I mean, this is not realistic at all. What am I saying? But I feel like it's a good idea, and to put that comedy there, like literally just crack the jokes, because it's something that is so dark. This is such a dark topic about people being separated by their racial groups, and then I added the frozen over the hot because I had frozen, and then people performing for others people's pleasures. It's so dark that you need this comedy. And I mean, she's performing, so she's trying to be funny, and I mean, it can have like half that comedy, half that drama. It could be a it's a dark comedy, and it's such a underlining thing. I don't know how many of you guys have heard of Unpleasantville. I think it was one of Reese Witherspoon's first roles, one of her first roles. But you watch it and you think it's a comedy, you think it's gonna go, you think it's like all these other kind of movies you've seen before, and it's just like, it's so long, but it's like, that's not how it is. And like, as it goes on, you're like, this is dark, like it's dark, and like it's not what you expected. It like takes you for a ride. So I'm feeling this is close to Unpleasantville. Please watch the film if you're watching this video, which no one does, but I feel like it could have that dark comedy aspect where it starts out comedical and you're confused because of this racial tension. But yeah, I see this as a strong idea. I really do. One of my stronger ideas. I had that firm idea the other day that when I was making it, I was like, this isn't that strong. But after it was over, the more I thought about it, I was like, this is actually pretty strong when you like think about the message. Like, here, think about the message. So yeah, make it dark comedy. I mean, it's just so hard for me to make something that's completely comedy. I don't work. It's hard for me to work that way. I don't know. So dark comedy. Yeah. But I hope you guys like this idea. Comment below if you like this idea. Comment below other items you want me to add to my list, because I've got a Jewish performer before. I don't understand. There's so many words here. But that's just the way it wanted me to go. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. And bye.